Hey everybody, so time for the link between sugar, obesity, and diabetes. So, why do some people get fat when they eat carbs and others don't? Well, um, so I'm a doctor and I take blood tests of people, and in these blood tests are included glucose and triglycerides. Glucose is the most common form of sugar the body encounters. If you eat a piece of bread, half of it turns into glucose. Um, if you eat pasta, about half of it turns into glucose. If you eat, say, rice or maize, about half of that turns into sugar. So there's a lot of sugar that people ingest. Well, they don't really ingest that kind of sugar. They break the complex sugars in these mentioned foods down into these simple kinds of sugars. So it's mostly glucose, but also some fructose from fruit, from honey and such. And both of these will be sucked up from the intestines into the bloodstream. And from the bloodstream, a lot of them will encounter the liver on their way into the body. And the liver will attempt to turn these into saturated fat, mostly from the fructose. So when the body, when glucose comes into the body will produce insulin. So insulin is a storage hormone. In a shortened way, you might say that your body thinks it's autumn because that's when sugar is available in the nature. In this part of the world, at least, in other seasons in the rest of the world, always seasonal. The plants will produce different kinds of sugars. And after autumn, whatever season, I mean, there's different kinds of winter in the rest of the world. Here in Northern Europe, it gets pretty cold, and having a solid sheet of fat around you might insulate you from the cold and provide you energy to burn to keep your temperature up. Uh, when you're doing this, when you're building this shield, it's a good thing to be a fast maker of saturated fat from sugars. And some people seem to be that way. And these people seem to avoid diabetes because they're sucking that sugar out of the bloodstream so fast and turning it into fat so fast that diabetes doesn't get the time to manifest because diabetes is just having too much sugar in the bloodstream. It's that simple, too much glucose in the bloodstream. Uh, all right, that might explain why some people do not get obese, but they might get diabetes instead, while other people get obese and don't get diabetes. All right, that was another medical hypothesis. Bye for now.